Okay. Are you guys enjoying Greg's performance so far? Oh, that's wonderful. So many of you probably don't know a lot about the artist's life, no matter what kind of music you play, but I'm also a musician, and some of us get signed very early on to major record labels, and others remain independent, which means they manage everything themselves. And Greg has a very interesting story about how he's got to where he is now. So Greg, you recently signed a record deal, pretty major one, but you're also still independent. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, you know, in today's market, you know, I don't know how many people are that well versed in the music business, but sometimes if you want to really make your mark, and you know, you've got enough willpower to really get out there and drive it on your own, the independent route is kind of the way to go. And you know, as long as you keep kicking the doors down, following your dreams and following up, if you get lucky one day, you know, you get a chance to saddle up with the big boys. And you know, yeah, you can say what you can give your definition of luck all you want, but you know, you make your luck. So unless you're out there kicking it, that's what happens.
So when did you sign your record label?
Well, you know, I've been about 8.5 years in Nashville. You know, we've made a lot of accolades here in Canada, and had a couple top 10 records, so a bunch of doors when I was driving the interstate back and forth, you know, 12, 13 hours back and forth to Nashville. And finally decided to move the whole game there, and you know, we had a couple of really close friends at record labels that became our buddies, and you know, it's always timing. And it's not just the music industry, everybody out there knows, you know, it's anything is all about timing. So you know, we had a label that was really, really interested in working with us, and there just wasn't a slot right then for us to go into, and they knew that we had our stuff together, and they said, you know what, we're going to send you to New York and have a meeting with these folks over at Megaforce Records, and that'll backdoor you as a you know, into the Sony family, and we can still be part of the process. And so luckily enough, we flew to New York, made the deal happen, and you know, came back to Canada as a Sony recording artist. So it was really great.
That's awesome. So, and you also recently signed with Feldman, which is a booking agency. Can you tell us a little bit about where we can see you in the next year or so? I know you're planning on being at a lot of festivals. I don't know how many of us go check out country music festivals and just music festivals in general, but can you tell us where you're going to be next year?
Hopefully we're everywhere. You know, we got a brand new single called Give Me More Money. I mean, the best way to actually, for people to see what artists are doing is through videos. And you know, I know it's not so much on the TV anymore, but all over the internet, anybody goes on there and types in Greg Hanna, you know, they can get a good idea. You know, other than today, seeing the raw bare bones of what I do, you know, all the videos are up there in a whole bit. But this is prime booking season right now, so all the boys that are sitting on the phones dialing for dollars is what we say. They're out there trying to fill up the schedule for 2015, so keep your eyes open. We'll be all over the place.
That's great. So after Greg's finished his performance today, at that table over there, he'll have some 8x10 posters, which he'll be happy to sign for you if you want to grab one. And he's also got his debut record over there, and a little sampler of his new record, which will be released in, I think, February 2015, is that right?
That's correct, yes. Right at the top of the new year.
All right, so I'm going to let Greg perform a bit more, and after the show, please join him over there at the table, pick up his CD, and meet him, have him sign a poster for you. And Greg, take it away.